We knew it was coming and we were warned, but that didn't stop Marcus Dyrus Hill's tear-filled retirement speech from pulling at our heartstrings in ways few League of Legends moments can match.
I'm really sorry to all my fans that I let you down.
Following Team Solo Mid's final game at the 2015 World Championship, Shox stood on stage with the TSM veteran for an interview that would shake the North American League of Legends scene.
I really respect the energy of the crowd, no matter who they're cheering for, when it's either SOAS or IM. It's all really fun in the end. And when someone makes that huge play and all that energy, it's just really exciting to watch. Unfortunately, on my side of the end, I wasn't able to perform when it most mattered. And
Dyrus was a three-time NA LCS champion whose career had spanned more than 5 years, one of only 2 players to attend all of the first 5 World Championships, an idol for countless fans, and his illustrious professional career had come to an end.
It's only normal for someone like you who tries so hard to do his best to feel this way in this particular moment, but all these people really, genuinely support you. And there are so many people who do because you've built up an incredible career.
Dyrus had started his career with Epic Gamer before moving to TSM and built his reputation for his play on aggressive playmaking picks like Singed, Renekton, and Jax. His tendency to spam laugh on his signature Singed, combined with his quirky personality, made him an instant fan favorite.
At DreamHack, when we played against AAA when I was on Epic Gamer, I was stuck at the tower and they had Mumu and Aurelia trying to tower dive me at level 2 and they were like level 2, level 3-ish. I just sat at the tower and I just was spamming laugh.
And they finish this one off. He's still safe inside the turret. Looks like AAA not ready to push back in, and Dyrus will stay alive.
By 2015, Dyrus had shifted to take on a self-sacrificing role on TSM, often picking tanks or utility champions for the good of the team. And he got camped. A lot.
Death is now level 6.
It's not Dyrus' fault this keeps happening, but what do you expect? A nice death sentence onto Dyrus. That's 3 kills already. Man, TSM really just leaving Dyrus out to dry yet again.
But his willingness to take one for the good of the team only made him more of a hero in the eyes of fans. Those who had followed him since the start of the journey, who remembered his years as a dominant carry top, respected and admired his dedication to the team, even at the cost of his own personal glory. However, with his retirement on the horizon, it was not the way fans wanted him to go. Thankfully, in a crucial game against Gravity in the NA LCS playoffs, Dyrus proved he could still put the team on his back.
Dyrus instantly in the beginning of the fight. Double lift, triple kill for Dyrus. Looking for the penta. That's going to be a kill for Turtle. It could still be the Quadra. That's a dropping spider. Never going up the spout again. Quadra coming in for Dyrus. It's just a Dyrus comp.
Heading into Worlds, TSM's group was challenging, but not unwinnable.
KT Rolster versus Team Solo Mid. Both of these regions are so far undefeated in the World Championship, and either Korea or North America will end this game 3-0 across 3 teams. TSM the major underdogs.
Dyrus, ever the great teammate, was back on tanks, but the team's performance was lackluster at best.
The European and North American seeds are in a huge hole that they're about to have to climb out of in order to take down Goliaths like LGD and KT.
I think this is the team, the group that has the most fans behind it, because all these teams are pretty popular. Everybody really knows who these guys are and want to see their own region do very well. And we don't really know how well they're going to do.
By the end of the group stage, TSM only put a single win on the board, spelling an early elimination.
And while the team now only picked up 1 win in the tournament, we still got to see, I mean, it's a very, very tough group they were in. Some great teams in it. We got to see fantastic early games, something they were really bad at during the summer split. They were always fall behind early. They changed that coming in.
TSM's performance at Worlds 2015 was not what fans had hoped it would be, and Dyrus felt like he had let his fans down.
As the crowd cheered for me, I started to cry because in my mind I
played so bad on that day, and I felt like I could have came so close to getting out of groups, and I could have made it there for my team, but I failed my team. And you know, going on to the interview, I didn't feel like I deserved the praise.
TSM's roster has changed. The team has had its ups and downs, but it always seemed like Dyrus would stay forever. In fact, as League itself continues to grow, develop, and change, we can look back at this as a landmark moment in that evolution.
Dyrus may be in trouble. Dyrus is in a 4v1 right now. Let's see how long he lasts on this. He actually dives into the fight, and he is causing them to want to back off. Odd1 just on the backside. He's only down to about 20% HP after they have all had their chance to use more than one spell reel. 2v4.
It was more than a simple retirement speech. It was the end of an era. Dyrus, one of the last remaining bastions of the old guard of League of Legends, hanging up his mouse in front of legions of adoring fans. Whether you cheered for NA, EU, China, Korea, or any region, it was impossible not to feel emotional watching one of League's most respected and decorated veterans say goodbye.
Everything that's there, it's been done. And now it's time to open a new book. Right now my story ends here, but I still, even with me gone, I still want everyone to support TSM and all of my teammates.
As tears fell and the crowd chanted, Dyrus raised his hand in one final salute. A fittingly iconic send-off to one hell of a player. While Dyrus had a final hurrah at the 2015 All-Star Game and has even dipped his toes back in competitive play with his fellow retirees on Delta Fox. Since that day at Worlds, it has never been quite the same. When we look back on Dyrus, we remember the player who spam laughed on Singed, who sacrificed himself for his team, and who, until the very end, loved his fans as they loved him.
I have nothing but gratitude for you guys, and I wish the best of luck to my teammates in the future.
Thanks for watching. If you want more great content, be sure to hit that subscribe button.